What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Amazing correlation across the board, pretty much on every single entry yesterday, which is always great to see. This is going to be a bit of a longer video just because I want to explain to you guys some things, and then I've also been tracking my units the past couple of days on a spreadsheet, so I want to show you guys that. So I apologize if it's a bit of a longer video, a bit of just me kind of talking through some things, but yeah, going into yesterday's performance, like even right here, which was an 0-4 miss, which typically it looks bad when people go 0-4 and stuff, but even this miss right here was amazingly correlated, right? This is beautiful correlation to me. We take the overs, the unders hit like crazy, and then we took the overs here and the unders hit like crazy, right? And it's because this right here was a shorter game. This right here, HLE ends up losing a game, so they actually go unders, right? And they kind of PrizePicks or just everyone thought that HLE was going to win both games here with Team Liquid. So really, really good correlation here. If we took all of the unders, then it easily could have went 4 for 4, right? And that's what we want to see on all these entries, right? If you guys have been following me, you guys know all I do is I base things based off of correlation for the most part. Right here, we hit a two-man, great correlation there. These guys go way over because this game goes into double overtime, I believe. This, great correlation with the unders, very quick games by Alliance and Sashi, so we go under here. And then we also hit the Anthony Edwards discount. You guys can see this like little four square that I set up right here. These were actually the past couple days of YouTube videos, okay? So this was Wednesday's video. We do hit one of them with Anthony Edwards going over for his taco and then Viper going over. And then we have opposite correlation happen for the game that I sent out for Counter-Strike, which, yeah, a lot of the esports plays have been going opposite correlation for the free picks that I send out, which when I see opposite correlation in my mind, that's actually a good thing. It just means that we are on the wrong side of the coin, right? Like I say, these things are coin flips. And if you're betting 3x on coin flips or 2.75x on coin flips, that is always going to win you money in the long term. So yeah, we go 1 for 1 on Wednesday's video, and then yesterday's video we also go 1 for 1. Okay, so yeah, literally Wednesday we go up a unit because this is a 3x, so we win 2 units from this, we lose a unit from this, so we go up 1 unit in total. Same thing here, we get a 3x, we get 2 units here, we lose a unit, and then we go up 1 unit in total because we won 2 from here. So Luka absolutely soars over. He had an amazing game, like I told you guys. He was pretty much the star of the team, the only player on the Lakers that was not injured last night, and he gets 45 points. Okay, so whether you took his over PRA, whatever you took, he goes over, right? Fantasy score, it doesn't matter. And then Quentin Post under 15.5 points rebounds, he only gets 14 there, so that's great to see. Again, I took this on better, but you guys could have took this on PrizePicks too, and Luka would have went way over no matter what. And then going in, you guys can just see some other real losses here. Like even this one where it doesn't look correlated, where we want to see red, green. This one right here, these guys only missed by 1, right? So like if these guys got 2 less kills, then it would have been correlated to the under. This game had a really slight chance to go to overtime, or a really high chance to go to overtime in that first map. If you guys saw, these are very evenly matched teams playing in, I believe it was a semifinal or quarterfinal, something like that. So they're very evenly matched teams. G2 is about maybe the 5th best team, and Mao's is maybe the 7th best team or something in Counter-Strike. So very, very evenly matched teams. If it went into overtime, then these could have easily hit, but they didn't. And then this was maybe the only other thing that was not correlated with Magix and Xantares. Xantares just had a really bad game, which he's normally one of the best players in Counter-Strike. He had a really bad game. This game actually does go into double overtime. And then soccer, very, very correlated, where I take the overs, the unders hit. So overall, you guys, good day with all these two-mans, and then just like beautiful correlation, which is amazing to see there. That is really what we base our strategy on. That's what we want to see. And then I do have, like I said, it's going to be a longer video because I do have everything tracked going into pretty much the past like maybe 4 days of PrizePicks, okay? So if you guys don't know, I was heavily limited on my main account back on, I think, Monday or Tuesday. So heavily limited to where I can only play like $5 of entries a day. So that is screwing up how I am tracking my units based on this graph that I always show you guys, okay? So I'll go into the spreadsheet and show you guys the past couple days, right? I will say the graph right now doesn't have PrizePicks, but it does have some of these better entries, these sleeper entries the past couple days, okay? So with better and sleeper, we've gone up 2 units here on better. This was about, let's just call it 2 units. This is about 2 units. And then we had 1, 2, 3 misses. Okay. So we have 2, 4, 6 units going up, 2 plus 2 plus 2, that's 6. And then we have 3 units missed. So that overall on better and sleeper, the past 4 days has gone up 3 units. Okay. 6 minus 3 units we've gone up. That's going to be reflected in the graph, but the past PrizePicks entries have not been reflected in the graph. That is why I set up this spreadsheet here. This is since March 11th. So I think what's March 11th, you guys? That was Tuesday, okay? So I think Monday night or Tuesday morning was when I was heavily limited and I was not able to track my bets anymore on my main account, okay? So I will say, going over on PrizePicks, right? We're definitely on a bad run, right? That's not a surprise to anyone. We have lost more than we've won, and we are down some units, right? We're down about 7 units the past couple of days. I honestly, if you asked me before I set this thing up, I thought we would probably be down like in the teens. I thought we'd probably be down like 12, 13, 14 units, something like that. We're down 7 units, right? And even if we were down something in the teens, my message would be the same thing. It's like we're going to win in the long term. We're definitely just going through a little bit of turbulence, and going down 7 units is like, it's like nothing, you guys. Like, honestly, I don't want to come off that I'm not respectful of you guys' money, because I know, like, 7 units, right? That's, if you're a 10 unit better, that's about $70. I still know that, like, you don't see $70 in your account. You're like, what's happening? What's going on? But my main goal on this channel is to win you guys money. It's to literally put money from PrizePicks, take money from PrizePicks and put money into you guys' account. And that is what I've been able to do over the past 9-10 months consistently. I've never had a losing month. In February, we go up more than 100 units, right? We actually go more up like 120 units. But let's just say we go up 100 units in February. If you're a $10 better, that is $1,000 that you would be up in February. Now we're down 70. We're literally down 7 units in the past, like, maybe 4 days, right here. So that is like nothing. That right there, one 9x entry can pay for that, right? So I do want to just show you guys I'm not faking anything. This was the last entry that was tracked on that graph that you just saw. So this isn't reflected in the spreadsheet because it was actually tracked, but you guys can see right here, Valorant 2-man miss up here at the top. Val 2-man, that's a miss. And then we do have like a Val League of Legends play, that's a miss, goes through. NBA Taco, that's a hit, that's the Zion play. We do have a Counter-Strike 2-man miss, and then NHL miss, right here miss, and then we start getting into some of these wins. But as you guys can see, like Counter-Strike 2-man miss, NHL Taco miss right here in Counter-Strike, and that's all going to be tracked right here, as you guys can see. And a lot of correlation, you guys. As you guys can see, you see a lot of red, and then we start getting into some of the hits that I'm talking about this past couple of days, right? So I do want to say it's not really that big of a deal. We're down 7 units over the past couple of days. I don't want to come off that I'm not respecting you guys' money, because that is literally the main reason why I started this channel and why I make these videos, because I want to make you guys money. And again, that's what I've been able to do. And I will say, like, when you hit these big 4Xs like we do, like right here, right? This was a 4X that everyone should have got in. I think I sent this out maybe like on Sunday or Saturday, something like that. This right here pays for 8 misses, okay? So this right here, we spend $1 and we make $8, if that makes sense. So we're getting 8 units, right? And that it doesn't matter if you put $10 on this, it doesn't matter if you put $100 on this, we're getting 8 units from this entry right here. So if you just count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 8 of those entries I just counted, this one entry is paying for all 8 of those entries, okay? And that's not even counting that we also hit some of these inside it in this right here, right? And this was on Saturday, right? Because this was those UFC fights that we had right there. So again, 7 units, you guys, is like one 9x that we can hit. And we were hitting 9x's pretty much every day at the beginning of March. We were also hitting 9x's pretty much every day in February. And we actually had multiple days where we had 2, 3 9x's hit on Super Bowl night. We actually hit 4 mans in a row right there on Super Bowl night. So yeah, I just want to say, like, trust the process. Those who trust the process will always get rewarded. If we go back to my graph that I have here, all of these little dips that we have, these little dips right here, this little dip here, this dip here, all of these are like maybe 10 to 15 units where we go down, right? So again, I've been doing this for about a year now. I've taken over close to 3,000 bets, and I know how this works, right? So we'll go down maybe 10 units. Again, it's normally go down 10 units after you just come off of a 100-unit month. And we always bounce back, you guys. This right here, end of January, was a really bad time, right? We probably go down maybe like 30 or 35 units end of January. Right when February hits, pretty much January 31st, our win streak turns back around and we start winning. And I probably thought it was going to take a month to get out of it. I thought it was going to take maybe a month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months to get 35 units back that we lost here. By February, I would say maybe February 8th to February 10th, we are already back at all-time highs. Like, we already had gained all the money back. We are already like up and up, on the up and up, right? So again, just want to kind of like ease some concerns. If you have concerns, you don't want to tail the bets, that's completely fine. But the guys who trust the process will definitely get rewarded, as you guys always will. All right, so if you stuck around for the ramble, I appreciate it. If you guys skip to the plays, that's also fine too. I know a lot of you guys have been with me since NFL, college football season, and we absolutely crushed those seasons too, and we'll keep crushing this summer. We'll also crush the XFL that's going to come out end of March. We got March Madness coming up, which is really exciting too. And then obviously we have like next football season, next college football season, which is going to be crazy as well. All right, so we do have this as the Counter-Strike play of the day. Again, so I say in every video when I take Counter-Strike or Valorant plays, we want to see these plays. These plays are normally either going to go under together or over together. Now recently they have been going the opposite of what I take them. So if you guys want to take these overs because you're like, hey, this guy he normally is taking these and these are going red, that's honestly completely fine, because if this ends up being a very long game, then more kills are going to happen. But I will say I heavily recommend taking the under, especially because JW is an opper, which means he's the sniper of this team. So even if this does go into overtime, he's going to get the sniper, the op, every single round. And when you have the sniper, you rarely get headshots. You maybe get headshots 5 to 10% of the time with the sniper. When you have the normal rifle, the normal AK or the M4, whatever it is in this game, you get headshots maybe like 60% of the time. So JW is the opper. His line is way too high, you guys. When you're the opper of the team, the sniper, that's what the sniper is called in this game, you rarely get headshots. His line should probably be more like 11, okay? So I'm taking the under. If it goes into overtime, he'll have the sniper every single round because you have unlimited money in overtime. So it's just little things like that you guys need to know about Counter-Strike, or don't need to know it, but if you know kind of thing. You guys actually don't need to know about Counter-Strike to bet on it. I'm pretty adamant about that, right? You guys can just tail my picks. Again, we're up close to 600 units in the past 9-10 months. We're also up more than 150 units in 2025 so far, and we're about 2.5 months in, so that's really good pace. So yeah, taking this under. This should be hopefully a short game here. They're actually kind of even teams, but hoping for a short game, and mostly JW's line is way too high. It should probably be like I said, 11. Now, does that mean JW can't get 15 headshots? No, of course not. Like, he could definitely do that, but I do really like this line here. If you guys want to get into the VIP real quick, all you guys have to do is text me the word picks to my number on the screen right here, and I will get you guys 2 free months of the VIP. All you're going to have to do is deposit $5 into Vivid Picks using my code, and once you do that, I will get you guys 2 free months of the VIP. So it's as easy as just swiping up on your phone, texting me the word picks to my number, and I will get you guys those instructions to get signed up for Vivid Picks. I will also say, if you are a person that tracks all my bets, if you track your units through Pickett or whatever, please text me, because I want kind of a person that can also track the units with me, so I can show like maybe someone else, like a case study, right, of someone else taking my bets, tailing my bets, and profiting off my bets, right? I know a lot of you guys have sent me screenshots with like all the win streaks and stuff that you guys were up like already $2,000, $3,000 this year. So that's great to see. If you do have those, the more screenshots, the better that you can send me to my text. I will really appreciate that. All right, let's get into the second play of the day. We do have Rudy Gobert to go over 6 field goals attempted. Really like this line here. Also, I think his line right now is at 10 points. I would take him at 10 points if you guys like that better. So if this bumps off the board at 6 is really what I should say. So if 6 field goals attempted bumps off, then you can take Rudy Gobert to go over 10 points as the replacement. But I do like his field goal attempted a little bit more here. Really low line for him here. He is coming off of an injury, I believe, but he's played 2 games now, and he should be back to his full minutes. He should play probably about like 35 minutes tonight. And I think he's hit this in the past, maybe 8 of his last 10 games, something like that. He's had a couple pushes at 6. But if we can get him to go 6 and over, that would be really nice. And I just think 6 is too low for Gobert. Yeah, so this is going to be the first play in the NBA. Second play is Canna to go under 17 assists in League of Legends. As you guys saw, we also just cashed this taco, which we went 2 for 1 in tacos this week. We cashed this. And then we cashed, what else did we cash, you guys? I'm trying to think, because there's kind of a weird tacos situation, but I think we cashed another one, and then I think we missed the NHL one. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. But yeah, we are 2 for 1 on tacos, and with those tacos, we're taking a lot of individual League of Legends lines, just like this. Canna, way too high for him. I think it should be more like 14, because KC versus CFO. CFO is in a crazy hot streak right now. So CFO, I think, should be able to take some games from KC. And if CFO maybe wins 2 of the games, then that's going to take a lot of assists away from Canna, because pretty much how League of Legends works is the winning team's going to get a lot of kills. The losing team's going to get not as many kills. So if KC ends up being the losing team for these games, maybe goes 1-2, maybe goes 0-3, then Canna should go under this assist right here. I think the fair value for him is probably around like 15. So if this bumps down to 16.5, you guys can definitely take it. Again, does this mean that Canna can't get 25 assists? Yes, of course he can, right? It's still a sport, it's still an esport. These players are still human. They can still have a game where they get, you know, a ton of assists or something like that. But this is a really, really solid play that I think probably has like a 60 to 65% chance of hitting, because this is such an offline right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, lock these 2 plays in. Past 2 days on the YouTube plays, we are profitable. We hit this. We also we missed this on Wednesday, and then we hit this yesterday, missed this yesterday. So past 2 days we're profitable on the YouTube, which is always great to see. Let's lock in. Let's have some big 4-mans hitting this weekend. I have a really good feeling about this weekend. So appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate all the positive comments, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.